Hello, party people. What's up? Um, this is Miss Hawaii. If you don't know, now you know. um, I'm just making a video. A lot of people have been sending me emails. I just want to say thank you to everybody for the continued support. Supporting my blog. My blog has been getting so many hits. I've been getting more subscribers, which is awesome. All the love, the messages. Here's my makeup. You guys have just been great. So, I've always had a pretty like strong, um, loving fan base, even from my Twitter days. So I thank you guys for that. You need that. It's good to have people in your corner, even though you don't need them. It's good, so I say thank you. And I appreciate every video. I mean, every view from every video, every like, every comment. I appreciate all of it because you guys could be looking at anybody, but you're looking at me. So thank you. But anyway, I'm making this video because I've been getting a lot of emails. A lot of people want to know what's it like, having cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery. What has the process been like? And I've said a little bit of things here and there in my videos, before and after videos and stuff, but I never really went into detail with you guys about it. So to start, I'm gonna say I've always wanted to have like a flat stomach. Like ever since I was younger, like when I was little, like little, I was skinny. But as I started getting older, like, especially like, I started hitting my teens, I started getting heavier. The women in my family are very voluptuous and curvy and etc. So it just runs in my family. I wasn't going to be a size 2. But when I was coming up, it was like, that's what most of the guys wanted. Thick started getting popular like around the 2000s. Like that's when it was like, oh, it's okay to be thick, but when I was coming up, like when I was young, it was like you were fat. If you weren't a size 2, you were fat and you would get made fun of, but the times have completely changed. Now it's like if you're a female that's skinny, guys don't even like you. So it's pretty funny. But yeah. So, I had always wanted that. I never thought I would ever be, that's not true. I didn't ever think I would be in a position where I would have the money to do it. That's not true, but it was just a lot of money, like a tummy tuck, a Brazilian butt lift. I always wanted a big butt too. The flat tummy thing is more that I wanted. The big butt thing is more recent, but it is what it is. So I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to have the funds to do that. So basically it was kind of scary for me, like when it was going on, because you feel like you don't know if you're gonna die when you're on that table, when you're under the knife, when you're under that anesthesia. You have all types of thoughts coming to you. Everything bad you've ever done comes to you, and you're just like, damn, am I gonna die? Is it my time? But you're brave and you push through. There's a lot of prerequisites that you have to do. Like you have to take iron, 375 milligrams. You have to take vitamin C. You have to take antibiotics. There's a lot of things you have to do before the surgery. It's not just, hey, get me on the table, cut me open. There's a lot you have to do. Prepping, preoperative things. There's a lot of blood work you have to do, a lot of testing you have to do. They have to make sure you don't have HIV, make sure you don't have this, make sure you don't have that, make sure blah, 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 blah. So I did all that. And, after researching for years, I went with Dr. Moises Salama. I thought he was awesome. Dr. Miami is cool too, but Dr. Miami is a little bit too commercial for me. Since he has a name with celebrities, his fees and his prices are way up there just because he's known. And I'd rather not go for somebody just because they're known. I want to go for somebody because they're going to give me the ass that I want. So, but it was, very nervous for me. I had a lot of thoughts, mentally. I was just like, what's this going to be like? Am I doing this for me? Am I doing this for other people? No, I'm doing this for me. A lot of just thoughts and things going through my head, and I was just confused and I was a little scared. I was just nervous. A lot of emotions, a lot of things just running through my head. And I thought a lot about like guys that didn't want me before because they thought I had a gut or my butt wasn't big enough. Now I'm way ahead of the game, and it's like, you don't have a chance. You know what I mean? Like, it's too bad you couldn't see me for the person that I was. Instead, you were seeing me for my physical. You weren't seeing me for my mental. And if you would have saw me for my mental, we would never even been here. So after I did it, once they put that gas in you, once they put that thing over your face and that thing in your hand for the anesthesia, you're out. You're out like in like 2 seconds. And then when I woke up, I was literally freezing cold, which they said is normal. The anesthesia will make you cold. And I was waking up and they put a blanket on me. And the first thing I said was, call my mom, tell my mom I'm okay. You know what I mean? Because that's so important. But they did that, and I was staying in a recovery house, and it was interesting because there were so many other girls there who had been getting work done. There was a girl there from Australia who had just taken a 22-hour flight, which was crazy. There were older women there in their 40s. There were women there in their 50s. There were younger girls there, all nationalities. It was crazy, but it was a good experience, you know, being around all these different women of different ages and backgrounds. And, you know, we all have that one thing in common. We want to perfect our body, and there's nothing wrong with that. I was in Florida, Hollywood, Florida. It was cool. You know, I didn't get to experience. I wanted to go to Miami Beach so bad. I wanted to go to Miami. I've been there a million times, but I wanted to go before the surgery because I was like, I know I'm going to be like fucked up after the surgery. I'm not going to be able to party for a long time. But I couldn't get anybody to fucking go with me. And then they had like, you can't drink before the surgery. It was just so many fucking rules. And I literally flew in the day before my surgery. So even if I would have went to South Beach, I wouldn't have been able to drink or do all this shit I wanted. So, but afterwards, you know, it was definitely a humbling process. People think it's just, oh, plastic surgery, you're cutting. Like that like it's a humbling process because you're literally limited to everything. You're literally depending on people. You're literally in crazy amounts of pain. You know, your body is limited to what it can do. You can't go anywhere. You're on bed rest for months, weeks, you know. So to me, plastic surgery was more of a humbling process for me. It wasn't just boom, bam, I have a flat stomach, I have a fat ass. It was more like, remember who you were, remember where you came from, remember what you had to go through to get where you are right now, and look at where you are right now. You know what I mean? So I thought I was gonna be like cocky. It was gonna change me like in more of a negative way. But it didn't. It kind of strengthened me because I knew I always had it all along, but it's just something I wanted to add to myself. So it was pretty interesting. But I had a lot of talks with God, you know, like when I was laying in that bed trying to heal. And I thought a lot about past relationships, current relationships. I thought a lot about a lot of things. I thought a lot about people that, you know, I wanted to be there that weren't there, or people that should have been there that I thought should have been there and they weren't there. So it was just a lot. It was, like I said, a very humbling experience. It's a lot of quiet time. It's a lot of laying there time. It's a lot of you by yourself, you know, and I fucking did it. You know what I mean? I fucking did it. And it wasn't what I expected. It was, the liposuction is very, very itchy. You know, it's not what it looks like on TV, or, you know what I mean? It's just so much more to it. And to fucking go through all that, you're a fucking trooper. It takes a very strong woman to go through cosmetic surgery. I don't care what any, male too, I don't care what anybody says, because that fucking after process is a motherfucking bitch. Dead ass. So people can knock cosmetic surgery all they want to. I don't knock it. I feel like you do what you want. It's your body. That's between you and God. But to me, you got to be a very motherfucking strong person to go through with it. Because like I said, the after process is a fucking bitch, you know. But I'm here. I made it. Today is April 6th. It will be literally 3 months since my surgery on April 15th, because I had the surgery on January 15th. And I just want to encourage anyone that wants to get it done. I don't think that it's fair when people try to knock people for getting plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery. I don't think that's fair. It's just like if you want to alter your body in the gym, or you want to switch up a style or change your hairstyle. It's just changing your physical appearance. And at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's not up to your mama. It's not up to your ex-boyfriend. It's not up to your wife. It's up to you. So if you want to do that and that will generally make you feel good and, you know, as great as a person, then do it. I'm totally for it. I support it, you know, and I hate when people talk down about it. Oh, her ass is fake. Well, who cares? What's that got to do with who she is or what she's going through or how good her pussy is, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Oh, like, I hate when girls be like, oh, is that her real hair? Like, bitch, it doesn't matter. Does it look good? Of course it does. So why you care if it's a wig, weave, extensions? Who gives a fuck? Just say the bitch hair look nice. You know what I mean? Like, so it's shit like that. You know, like people, you always gonna have haters, but you gotta remember, like, especially if you go through a procedure like this, you gotta remember, like, people gonna hate, people gonna have a bunch of shit to say, and you just say fuck them. You know, and you just make sure that your happiness is the number one priority. Fuck what other people think, you know? So, yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to make a, guess, a 10-minute video. You know, just explaining to you guys my plastic surgery journey and, you know, what it's been like for me, the results, which have been phenomenal. And I'm just in a better place. Like I said, I thought it was going to make me a bad, like, not a bad person, but I didn't know how I was going to wake up from that table. What, you know, what was going to happen, how things were going to change. But it actually made me stronger and it made me a better person, you know? So I'm thankful for that. But I love you guys very much. Spread love everywhere you go. Remember that. Spread love. Stay positive. Don't let negative, angry, miserable people bring you down. You know what I mean? You stay positive. You stay happy. Keep doing what you want to do. And remember that, you know, you can do anything you want as long as you have patience. So everything doesn't drop in your lap. Some things you got to work really, really hard for. So keep that mentality. And know that you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is the Miss Hawaii, TheMissHawaii. You can follow me on there, and I'm always, you know, up for any type of advice. If you guys need advice, you can email MissHawaiiAdvice@gmail.com. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll be putting up another video really soon. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.